Thank you for taking the money quiz. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you got some good insights. I want to talk to you about the results of the quiz. For anybody that hasn't taken the quiz, I'd love you to go onto my website and take it. There are 8 different money archetypes, and each archetype shows different characteristics and different things that are going on in your life at the time that you've taken the quiz. Also, things that have happened in your past. With the archetypes, you don't necessarily be one or the other. The quiz is designed that you're a combination of different archetypes at the same time. Some are stronger and some are weaker. So I'm going to go through the different archetypes with you. As I said, there's 8, and you can figure out from your results which ones are where you are strong. The first archetype that we talk about is the innocent. The innocent, or as I call it, the apprentice. She seeks to be rescued and is a self-sabotager. I'm going to refer to her as a she because it's often women that I work with, but it can be men as well. She takes the ostrich approach to money. The head is in the sand, doesn't know what is going on in the bank account, trusting other people. Often the innocent archetype she relies on somebody else, her husband, her father, her work, somebody else to look after her finances. She represses her feelings, very happy-go-lucky externally, on the inside, stressing like crazy. Non-confrontational, so it doesn't want to get into a fight, doesn't want to get confrontational, will never ask the boss for money or for more money. Very fearful, seeks rescue, anxious, as I said before, feels powerless or just completely helpless, indecisive, and seeks security. This is not a good state to be in. This is not healthy. I've worked with many women who come to me with very high innocence scores, and we're able to change this. The next archetype that comes up very strongly is the victim archetype. The victim, another self-sabotager, very prone to living in the past, waiting for the guy on the white horse to come up the road to rescue her. The victim is prone to blaming others, unforgiving, holds on to things for dear life, highly emotional, addictive, lives in the past, as I said, lives out self-fulfilling prophecies. I'm never good at this. I'll never have money. Money will never come to me. I'm rubbish at this. Seeks rescue, feels also powerless and very resentful, has a lot of anger towards a person that has let them down. This again is not very healthy. This again is something that we need to change. And this can stop you from living your full potential or living your true purpose by holding on to things that have happened, by being so resentful. The next archetype I want to talk about is the martyr archetype. The martyr is a self-sacrificing archetype. She's the benefits everybody else but herself. She's more of a giver than a receiver. The martyr archetype does not know how to receive. She's the mother of all archetypes. She looks after everybody else, but it's got a bit of a controlling side to her. I'll do this for you if you do that for me. Sometimes it's even subconscious. Disappointed, very disappointed, manipulative, resentful, critical, compassionate, long-suffering, wise. She's a caretaker. She looks after everybody. Passive-aggressive, and is a perfectionist. Most of the time with perfectionism, people are perfectionists because of fear of doing something, so it stops them and they actually do nothing. I've had a lot of women that have come to me that are martyrs in their business. They don't know how to charge people for money. They don't know how to make money from their business because they're thinking about their client. They're thinking, I can't charge them that. I need to help them. I need to let them develop, so they don't charge their correct prices and therefore their businesses don't make money. They remain as a martyr. Sorry, licking my finger to turn the page. The next archetype that we have is the warrior. The warrior manifests their own reality because she's very powerful, she's driven, she's loyal, sets high goals, very high goals, goal-orientated, disciplined, will get up early, do the work, be there. Financially successful, has money in the bank, confident, calculating, generous, wise, and discerning. Thing with warrior is the warrior often burns out because the warrior doesn't ask for help. The warrior doesn't know how to delegate. The warrior thinks I can do this all by myself and eventually burns out. Something gives. The warrior needs to learn that she can delegate, that she can ask for help, that she can go to people and say, I need help here. If anybody needs a self-care in retreats or self-care, it's the warrior, because the warrior thinks they can do it all by themselves, but they actually, something will burn, and often I've seen burnout in the warrior archetype. The next archetype is the fool. The fool manifests as a gambler and is a self-sabotager. Often, with the fool, money slips through her fingers like water. When I say she's a gambler, she's got the gambler nature, so it's taking risks and doing things on the short. Always looking for the big windfall. Always, these are the girls and the guys that take the lottery weekly because they think that they're going to make a quick buck. The fool is the combination of the innocent and the warrior. The fool archetype is very restless, very undisciplined, isn't disciplined about money, financially irresponsible, optimistic. The cup is not half full, it's overflowing, there's plenty, there's going to be more. Happy-go-lucky, doesn't deal with today's situation, adventurous, lives for today, careless, reckless, and overindulgent. The fool is in a spiral often and doesn't know how to get out of that spiral. She keeps repeating the same mistakes over and over and over. She'll have money today, it slips through her fingers like water. Tomorrow she's got no money, and in a couple of months' time or years' time she's got money again. It's a cycle that they're on, and this cycle she needs to basically be able to get off the hamster wheel, stop the cycle from continuing, and look what she's doing and pay special attention. That's the fool archetype. The next archetype is the creative artist. The creative artist is often on a spiritual journey. They've got a love-hate relationship with money. They're highly artistic, spiritual, passive, internally motivated. Internally, they want to do everything. They want to succeed. They want to do well. But they're unattached. They're unattached to what they're doing. They're often a loner, non-materialistic, resistant, and conflicted. I've had lots of creative artists that just don't know their value. They just don't know that the work that they're doing needs to be, then you need to charge for that work, and they need to realize that everybody is not the same as themselves. They need to realize that you don't need to have a love-hate relationship with money, that money can give you many, many things and give you what you need in your life to fill your basic needs. The next archetype is the tyrant. The tyrant is very controlling and manipulative, also a self-sabotager. Uses people like pawns on a chessboard. Controls so smoothly you don't even realize it, but he's always in control. The tyrant controls, is rigid, manipulative, fearful, angry, oppressive, very prone to anger, highly critical, judgmental, secretive, and I might have said highly materialistic. The tyrant is the one that will go and do shopping and hide the shopping from her partner. The tyrant is the one that will want to keep up with the Joneses, will want to buy what the neighbors have got or what somebody else has got, even though they can't afford it. They're very judgmental. Everybody else they talk down to, or they think down of somebody else that's got better than them or is doing better than them. The tyrant is not a healthy state to be in, to have tyrant behavior. So tyrant is I don't want to see anybody that's a tyrant. The last one is the one that we all strive to be. The last one is the magician. The magician creates opportunities. I had a client once that said to me, Lana, teach me how to be a magician. She creates her own financial reality and seeks the opportunity. This one is saving. She's putting money away for her pension, money in investment. The magician sees an opportunity and takes it and turns it into reality. Half the people will miss it. The magician, she's spiritual, she's optimistic, she's fluid, she's wise, very conscious, confident, trusting, compassionate, vibrant, open to flow. very balanced, financially balanced and powerful. This last archetype is the archetype that we all want to get to. We want to know that there's balance in our lives. We want to know that the magician is in control. I just wanted to go through these different 8 archetypes with you. And if you have any questions, give me a call, message me, or go and take the quiz and see what archetype you are on my website. Thank you.